Hey, online music geek. Um, Look, I know why you're here. Look, you know how I felt about 3D Country. I said some things I regret. I did say that I was going to give you a wedgie, and I regret that. I apologize for that. I'm very sorry. You know, um, but here's the thing. Uh, you were right. You were right all along about getting killed, right? Like it is a good, it's an okay album. It's an okay album, but it's an okay album that I understand why people think it's a great album, Like I would just be stupid to deny why this album has become as acclaimed as it has, I would be so stupid. So stupid to deny it, So dumb. Still gonna shoot me anyways. Yeah, that's fair. Do what you gotta do. What happens to an artist whenever you finally stop telling them no? The Tortured Poets Department happens, but also The Life of a Showgirl and the next Taylor Swift album and the one after that and then the one after that and the one after that and then the one after that. So I defended Making a Door Less Open, right? That's an album that I love. I think it's a great record. I do wish people would look at it a little more fairly, but at the end of the day, if it's not your cup of tea, it's not your cup of tea. That being said, though, The Scholars is just it's such a confounding record because it's simultaneously trying to be this ambitious rock opera, but also a course correction, return to form, back to basics sort of album. And here's the thing, when you try to do both, it doesn't work. And why doesn't it work? Because you can't do both. Pick one. While I loved Dog's Body, Purette feels like such a massive level up for the band, and I feel kind of surprised that I'm in the minority of having this opinion of Purette being this level up a record, and people being like, "Oh, Dog's Body is way better." What are you talking about? The songs are better. The confidence of Cole is better. The riffs are more creative. The drums. Oh my god, the percussion of this album is so good. Like, this album is just so much better than Dog's Body. And that's not a knock on Dog's Body. As I said, it's a great record. But this one, something else. Remember, I told y'all to invest your stocks in Gym Legacy. Okay, I said, put your stocks in now. And look, I put my stocks in early and it's paid off so well. It's paid off so well. And here's the thing. We may not be in the ground floor anymore, but we're nowhere near the peak, okay? So invest now. It's not too late. Listen to this album. Invest in Gym Legacy. Do it, or I'll... Guys, I don't want to... I apologize for yesterday's review, okay? I did say that I would if you did invest in Gym Legacy, and I apologize. I shouldn't have said that. That was wrong. That being said, that you should still invest in Jim Legacy. I mean, I think he's great. He's a great artist. It's a great record. Black Birch Music, it's not as good as H&PM, but it's still a really great record. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be reviewing Morgan Wallen. Anyways, yeah, it is kind of crazy how this guy is the Drake of country music. And hopefully, like Drake, he gets out and has a pet. Before you ask, yes, the sound came out in 2024, but of all these publications are counting it for their 2025 lists, and fuck it, it counts for the 2025 low effort album review. Anyways, heavy metal, I didn't like the record at all. I tried it when it came out, didn't care for it. Tried it again when it got Best New Music, again, wasn't seeing the hype. A few months later, just wasn't clicking at all. But for some reason, I decided to try again. And here is a reenactment of me listening to heavy metal where I finally got it. As you can see, I was just lying in bed, and you may go, what, you just like try to take a nap while you played the album and you got it? What you don't see in that video is that I was deathly ill. I was so sick. Like, I just had the worst cold in the world. Like, that was the peak of a really awful cold that I had. And I was just in the right mind state and physical state to understand Cameron Winter's fucked up vocals. It just worked. It clicked. I got it. And yes, I had a Phantom Threat myself into liking this album, but the results speak for themselves. This is what it feels like to be a 28-year-old man who really fucks with Ryan David and the Roadhouse band's New Threats from the Soul.
We have pushed limits that were not our own.
As a fan of pop music, not really my cup of tea. There's some good ideas here, a decent song or two, but overall, it doesn't really gel with me. But as a gossipy bitch, this is some quality tea. There's a lot of reasons for which I could say this album doesn't really work on the whole. There's an obvious one that just the songs aren't as good as the last record. Speaking of the last record, this album came out way too soon after that last one. Like, Short and Sweet is one of the few pop albums to have an actual shelf life in the last 5 years. So, like, why ruin that? Why not take advantage of this incredible record you've put out, or at least incredible in terms of, hey, the public gives a shit about it a year plus after its release. Why not take advantage of that and just, keep working the record? And you don't need to make a new one. Hell, you put out a deluxe for Short and Sweet this year. You definitely did not need to put out a new full record this year, other than just to get some like Grammy nominations and maybe help your case to like headline Coachella. Again, no reason for this album to come out, really. But I think my biggest problem at the end of the day is there's just no songs here I can make puns about to. Do you want the cave tour? It just doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. Hello, everybody. Matty Monroe, coming here from the live news desk of the 2025 Low Effort Album Review, as I have some breaking news for you all. The new Mac DeMarco album, Guitar, is actually pretty good. Underrated, I would say, even. Now, you might be asking me, hey, Matty, a new Mac DeMarco record? Is it a real album? Yes, it is a real album. So it's not like a bunch of like demos or just like instrumental pieces that were just kind of tossed off. No, this is a Mac DeMarco album with actual songs. Songs that are good. Some of the best songs he's put out in nearly a decade. But Matty, you're asking me. There's a catch, right? Like a new Mac DeMarco record. There's always a catch now, right? And unfortunately, yes, there is a bit of a catch with this Mac DeMarco record because, well, let's see. How do I explain this to you, the watchers of the 2025 Low Effort Album Review? Well, it's simple. This album was put together at the last minute, but that is not as bad as you think that might sound, because he had a whole record done before this one, right? He made a whole record, but he couldn't quite get the finishing touches on it, so he said, fuck it. He threw it away, said, I'm just going to make a whole new record, off the cuff, on the fly, all new songs, just get it done fast and quick. And listeners, watchers, you might go, wait, that just sounds like it just sounds like the last two albums. But no, these are good songs. They're actual songs. He put the time in and made them good. And watchers, you may not trust me, and understandably so. Because again, back to Marco, his output for the last decade, it hasn't been good, right? It hasn't been particularly good, but watchers, you just gotta trust me. This is a good record. If I was Rosalia, instead of learning 13 languages, I would have learned how to make 15 good songs. I could say a lot of things about this album and Kevin Parker, but I'll keep it simple. 4 words, okay? 4 words. I told you so. Told you so. Wobbly wiggly, wobbly wiggly, wobbly wiggly woo. Oh. Pass. So nearly a decade ago, Japanese Breakfast released Psychopomp, a great record and one that I discovered via 2 of my friends and cast members at the time on the Indie Heads podcast, right? And these 2 people fucking love this album. They love Psychopomp. They loved it enough that we had to make it our album of the year in 2016 because their fervor over it was just so strong. And at the time, you know, we wanted to really lift up somebody new and someone that we felt wasn't getting the spotlight they deserved. And, you know, it's been been kind of awesome to watch the journey of Japanese Breakfast and Michelle Zauner go from this person that, you know, really it seemed like she was sort of, you know, a best kept secret of sorts within the music industry, go from best kept secret to, you know, an actual star. And it's been great to watch. It's just a shame this album is fine, right? Like, it's not bad. I would say it's a good record, but like, it's just fine when it should be fucking great. You know, like all the elements are there to make a great album. You know, there's some really fantastic songs here, but it just doesn't come together in the slightest. And, you know, I would think, oh, you know, maybe I need to revisit, and, you know, maybe if I revisit it, you know, the pieces will come together. But I've had no desire to revisit it because something will come up and I'll go, I don't want to listen to this. Like, oh, doing a Gen AI ad for Google? I'm good. You know, doing a Hollywood Reporter roundtable with Ed Sheeran, like, I don't really want any part of that. And then, you know, doing the end credits song for the worst movie I saw this year, I'm good. This is a really good album that is so close to great, right? Like, it's so close to being a great album, but it just doesn't have enough meat on the bone to be great. Like, if they just added like one more song or expanded out one of the songs, just like a tad bit more, this would be a great record. But for the time being, it's just really good, and it's really frustrating that it's not great. it's not good. It's not good. It's really not good. What happened here? I mean, the most obvious thing is the decision to go hi-fi. That's the most obvious wrong thing about this album. But like, I think it has to go beyond that because, I mean, they're just not bringing their best songs here. I mean, it makes me like reevaluate those first couple records. Like, did I just like this band because of their style? And then, you know, once you take away that style, it turns out there's been no substance all along. Like, I don't know, but God, it's really not good. Anyways, yo, that Pit Season 2 trailer, holy shit. They revealed a lot more than I thought they're going to reveal. I mean, we're going to know like what the, not mass casualty per se, but like what like the big event of the season is potentially going to be. Obviously, fucking Langdon's back, and you know there's gonna be a whole thing with him and Robbie. McKay's gonna meet cute with a patient. Langdon Mel might be real. Like, shit's crazy. Oh my god. You know, that's something that's never gonna disappoint me. The Pit will never disappoint me. But you know who will disappoint me and who did disappoint me? Bar Italia did. So points up to Dr. Robbie, points down to Bar Italia. Every year, more and more albums are getting thrown down the memory hole, right? And it's becoming tougher than ever to not go down that memory hole. So I've got 2 tips to not go down the memory hole, all right? Tip number 1, a bad album cover, right? You got a dog shit idea for an album cover, just do it. Just make that the album cover. Why not? Fuck it. And if people hate that album cover, do a different version that's somehow worse, right? It gets people talking, right? And yes, it's going to get people talking in a negative direction, but here's the thing. Any publicity is good publicity. So if people are talking, that's good. And if you got people, you know, certain fans of yours, of certain persuasion calling it camp, well, they're wrong, but you know, it's people talking, you know, you got people talking and that's good, right? And so that's my first tip for you. Tip number 2 though, and this one is a little tougher, right? Make the songs not good, right? Forget to make the songs good, but it goes beyond that. Because, you know, many bands have albums where the songs are not good. That's one thing, but really find a unique way to make the songs not good. The easiest way, for example, you know, would be if you're known as a lyricist, right? There people go, wow, you know, you are this artist that's capable of writing these really devastating verses and choruses in these songs that really, you know, bring a tear to my eye. Stop doing that. Make the lyrics really bad, right? Make lyrics so bad that you have people thinking that you got a brain injury or something, right? Like, hold on, you were writing this stuff in your early 20s and now you're like pushing 30 and this is what you're writing about now? Like, those are great questions, right? Because they are questions. Because a memory hold album, no one's asking shit. People forgot about it. But if people are asking questions, they care. And that means your album is not in the memory hole, right? So those are 2 tips for you. And if you want more tips from me, my Venmo is MattyMo22097. I would like $100. This is a serious offer. If someone could send me $100, that would be fucking sick. Guys, this is a crazy realization I've just had, right? Like, it's really going to sound crazy, right? Like, y'all are going to be in the comments and be like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're crazy. You're insane. You're all this. And guys, but just hear me out, right? What if a pop album was fun, right? Like, what if a pop album came out this year and was just like a blast, was just like a really good time? It's crazy, right? I know it's crazy. I know that's crazy. I know that's really crazy. But like, guys, but think about it, okay? Think about what if a pop album this year was fun? Just like think about it, all right? And when you thought about it, go listen to this album because it's a pop album that's fun. Why is that so hard? Just it's pop music. It's supposed to be fun. Make a pop album that's fun, like this album. My God. I used to have like a lot of opinions about this band, and then I entered my late 20s. So, you know, I don't really care about all that stuff anymore. You know, Bon Iver did a lot of things with his album cycle, you know. He had a celebrity cameo fest music video. You know, that's a cool little thing. I think he invented a new color or helped, like, there was some kind of new color thing he invented. So, like, that's cool. You know, he made people think he had a baby with Kristen Maloney. That's pretty rad. But, you know, he forgot one thing with this album cycle, like one thing. And maybe the most important thing of all, he forgot to make the songs good. But also, he's almost always forgotten to make the songs good. Like, if he makes a good song, it's almost by accident. So, like, what did I expect? We're going to keep it simple today, all right? My thoughts on this album, just one image. I have one image to show you, and that contains my thoughts on this album. Hopefully, you understand. Clearly they don't care about this album, so like, why should I care to do a review, you know? So, I'm gonna go lay back down. Good night. All right, we've had some more jokey reviews the last 2 days, so let's do a serious one. This is a serious recommendation. I think this is the most underrated record to come out this year, and that is this new Thomas Dolbaum EP. It is so fucking good, and I do not understand why it's not getting more attention. I'm glad that the folks at Paste are paying attention and giving this record some high honors in their year-end list this year, but otherwise, what the fuck are the rest of y'all doing? This EP is fucking good. It's so good. If you want just expertly crafted folk songs, you're not going to find anything better than this EP. It's the real goddamn deal. Pay attention. Listen to this now. Like, turn off this review right now and just go listen to this EP. Do it. Why are you still watching? When's he gonna miss? When is he gonna miss? Dean Blunt can't miss. He can't miss. This EP's great. I won't say it's my favorite thing he's ever done, of course, but like, it's great. It's a great, again, this guy has put out nothing but great records for like over a decade now. It's insane. He cannot miss. Like, he just, okay, no. That record's not come out yet. It's not out. We don't know how much he did on that album. We know that he was on some version of it. But it's not out yet. We can't say he missed. And also, that's just production stuff, you know? That's not under his own name. Come on. That's unfair. Put that record away, okay? And again, he just did some production work on it, okay? That can't be counted against. See, go away. It cannot be counted against him. Because guess what? He cannot miss. And he will never miss. And if he does miss, shut your mouth. It's never going to happen. All right. I got a take on this album that fucking nobody's prepared for. Nobody is ready for my take on this album, all right? All right, no one's ready. No one is ready. No one is ready for my opinions, all right? My opinions are too controversial. No one's ready. No one wants to know my take on this album because they're afraid. They're afraid of my take, all right? You're afraid of what I gotta say about this album, all right? And, you know, if you're not afraid, all right, you got 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm gonna give my take on this album, all right? It's fine. It's a fine album. Glow On was a bit of a grower for me. I didn't really care for that record at first. And then it grew to me, and I'm like, oh, wow, that's a pretty decent record. And this one, it's fine. It's not as good as that one. Seeing Stars. That's a great song. I wish there were more songs like Seeing Stars on this album. Otherwise, it's fine. It's a fine album. What else do you want me to say? And because you're not ready for more of what I gotta say. Because you know what, I got more to say on this album. Okay, no, I don't. I really don't. It's a fine album. It's fine. You guys know the movie Pixel Perfect, the, like, genuinely insane decom where Phil the Future creates a holographic pop star? Well, she's real, and her name is Tate McRae, and I will not hear otherwise. Not only is this album boring, and it's quite boring, it made me retroactively not like Lorde. Like, I thought I liked Melodrama and Pure Heroin, but no. I don't like those albums. I don't like Lorde. I think Lorde's a bad artist. I hate her voice. I hate her artistic direction. I just don't like her songwriting. She's bad to me now. And it's like someone planted false memories in my head about those first 2 records. And now upon listening to this, those false memories have exited my brain and my true memories have entered the fold. And those true memories are that Lorde is a bad artist. She's not good. And in a way, it's maddening to be like, whoa, like what was I thinking? But it's also freeing because I don't have to care about Lorde anymore. I don't have to care. I just don't care anymore. She puts out a new song or a new album. Pay no mind. Just pay no mind. I don't care. I just don't care. I don't care. I don't care.